So Andrew Tate just got humiliated in front of literally everyone. The aura debt is is worse than the US debt. It's absolutely horrible. But I'm not here to judge him because I personally don't have any beef with him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. I'm not his fan. I just find him very entertaining. Now, I don't believe anything that he says. He's a master manipulator. He's a liar. But I don't hate him. I don't wish anything bad happening to him, right? Because that's how I am. But I'm smart enough to see a hustler when I see one. I'm from Romania, from Eastern Europe. Um, we are very perspicacious when it comes to people like him. And yeah, that's kind of my stance. Now, this video is aimed towards people who are selling info, so courses, high ticket coaching programs, and you're using social media to get your clients, which is pretty much everyone, right? Now, what can we learn? There are actually three lessons that I want to share with you in this video, and they will absolutely change your perspective on things. You need to understand the first rule, the first lesson is that you need to pick your battles wisely. Imagine if Tate would have won the fight. He would still be mocked, but he would still, let's say, gain a 1% aura. But losing this fight, I think, wiped him, wiped 99% of his aura. His brand is permanently tarnished. Everything that he says from now on is not valid anymore. It's just a joke. He's just a clown. And that's because, till now, he used to be the top G. Better than you, better than everyone. More money, more cars, more women, smarter, funnier. You name it. He was better than you at everything. But there was one thing to be contested, right? His ability to fight. Because at the end of the day, fighting is primal. And it was the last frontier that shows how much of a man you are or how much of a man he is. And he started fighting. And then he lost. And now, because he lost, he's not a god anymore. Because till now, he was the top G, the god, the everything. And now he became a human. The whole mystique, the whole secrecy around him is vanished. He's not special anymore. He's a mortal like me and you. And this is what good or bad marketing does. Not all marketing is good marketing, right? Just good marketing is good marketing. And now he's getting the type of marketing that he's gonna suffer from. I don't know how he's gonna recover. If he manages to recover, he will do it. He's gonna lie. He's gonna find excuses. He already started lying right now. He says um, he's 40 years old. Well, he's actually 39. He just turned 39 like a month ago or something like that. So this guy cannot say the truth, even if his life depends on it, right? And that's because he has a very huge ego. Okay, his whole brand is built around his ego, and egos are killing companies. Egos will kill your business if you do not learn how to manage it. Because at the end of the day, you're a human. This shit happened to Hamza, right? He forgot he's a human. He thought that he's better than everyone. Now his views plummeted since he had the fight with Sam. Am I saying it's bad to lose? Of course not. But it's not okay to lose when you're the top G, four-time world champ. It's not okay. That's the first lesson, right? Don't fight. There's no need to fight. There's no need to prove anything if you are the top G. You have to protect your mystique and your aura with all your power. And I want to give you an example, and this is going to make a lot of sense. I have a Mercedes AMG GT, 530 horsepower, I believe. I'm not really good at numbers. But it's a very special car. It's fast, it's powerful, sounds great, looks amazing. People take pictures of it whenever Not all the time, but from time to time I see people taking pictures of it. So it's a special car. It's not your average car, right? And from time to time, I get a guy in an M4 or an M8 or an M5 or an Audi RS6, 7 pulling up next to me, wanting to race me. Now I know that some of these cars are probably faster than mine. Some of these cars have 4x4 traction, so all their wheels spin at the same time. Hence, they have better traction, so they can beat me in a straight line. And I don't want to take the risk because if I win, everyone would be like, "Of course, you have an AMG GT. Of course, you beat that guy." So I don't really win much aura. Let's say, let's talk in aura terms. But if I lose, damn, the guy with the M4 beat my ass, and I have a more expensive car than him. Damn, what a loser, right? Aura going down. I lose in front of my girlfriend. What is she gonna think of me? Probably she's not gonna think much, but it looks weird to lose in front of your girlfriend. Now, losing is one thing, but what if I press the acceleration in a weird way because I'm, let's say, nervous, and then my wheels spin in a weird way, and then suddenly I crash in a family of five that sits on the sideline waiting to cross the zebra, and now I killed five people. I'm gonna go to jail. What if I kill myself? What if I kill my girlfriend? What if I kill some innocent person that is on the other side of the road because I lost control of the car? Because these cars are not something to play with, right? What if I lose my license because a cop is watching me? And now I'm already getting a lot of speeding tickets. Now I'm gonna lose my license again this year for speeding. Maybe I'm gonna get to some jail time for illegal racing. Whatever. Things can happen. So losing outweighs what I would have gained by winning. So choose your battles very carefully. Keep your ego in check. Because there's nothing worse for a man than his ego. Okay? That's the first lesson. I think it's a very important lesson. Second lesson is I have some clients that are making a lot of money. Think of $100,000 months, right? So a lot of money. And they're getting most of their clients through rage bait. So through hate, making fun of them, making fun of their jobs, making fun of their girlfriends, making fun of other people's way of living. And it works. Same as Andrew Tate. They are getting customers like that. Now the problem is that you are building a brand based on people hating on you, right? And if your product delivery is not perfect, you'll not last for a very long period of time. Now you might be thinking, hey, I can start again from scratch because I have the skills or whatever. It's not so easy to start from scratch. Trust me, I started this business from scratch after 6 years of doing my previous business. And it's not easy. It was not easy. I know because I asked people that are making videos like how to get to 30K per month in 30 days. I asked them, hey, is this video true? What you're saying here, is it true? And they're saying, no, it's just marketing. So you need to understand that if you build a brand that's going to fall apart and now your name is tarnished forever because you're building a shit product, now you're a scammer. And starting again something from scratch is going to be very difficult. Most of the people that are around you, they are not your real friends. You need to keep this in mind. You need to be very, very smart about this. If your product is not good, you know that 30%, just 30% of the people that are coming through your sales calls are paying in full. The rest are paying in installments, right? They're splitting up your program in 3 months installments, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, depending on like what kind of program you have. And if you're not able to retain people past the month one, you won't be able to scale your business because you cannot confidently run ads, for example, to get more leads because you cannot rely on organic only. What if people start tarnishing your name on Reddit, on X, on Instagram, and now people will search you up and they will not buy from you? Your conversion rate is going to go down. Your views will go down. So everything that you've built so far will go down if you do not have a good product that is backing up your words. This is super important. And I cannot stress this enough. If you pay me my fee, sure, I'm going to help you with marketing. Sure, I'm going to help you with systems. Sure, I'm going to help you with everything you need from YouTube, from Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever platform you're working with. I know, I've been there. I know how these platforms work, and I know how to help you make money. But one of the things that I'm going to help you out with the most is making sure that your clients are actually paying you, because I stopped promoting my previous business around, let's say, for real in April, but I checked out in January this year. But I'm still getting payments from clients. I make around $10,000 per month from my previous business because people are buying my upsells because I've built a good product. And that's where you want to get to. Okay. Now, the third lesson that I want to share with you is to make sure that you are surrounded by people that are telling you the truth. Because let's be honest, like the way Tate fought, he had no stamina. He didn't have any skills whatsoever. And this comes from a guy that is not a boxer, but I've watched some boxing, so I know what good boxing kind of looks like. Okay, I'm not an expert. But I'm pretty sure, I'm very confident to say that he was probably surrounded by people who always told him he's the top G. They never went 100% with him. You can see videos of him beating 14-year-olds, 18-year-olds, like kids, like people who don't have experience. So probably he was surrounded by people who told him that he's gonna kill this guy. He doesn't need to train that much. So he didn't take this fight seriously in the first place, right? Now, how can this translate to your business? Maybe you are surrounded. I see so many times, like, because I have access to my client and my client's team, so I can see the assistants that are working there, the setters, the sales guys. I see everything. So I start to intervene and say, hey, this guy doesn't seem to be doing what he was supposed to be doing. I know he's your day one, but this is not the right way to approach this problem. This is not the right way to think about this. Maybe you should remove this guy and do this job for yourself and see how this will improve or how this will improve your business. Because many times we have people around us, you, me, that are telling us that we are doing a really good job, but in reality, we are just surrounded by people who are afraid of telling us the truth. And when you're not being told the truth, and when you have a huge ego, you'll start making mistakes. You need to understand that you have someone looking at you, looking to replace you, looking to be better than you, looking to get your customers, looking to make fun of you. He's looking to see you fall and fail and lose everything you have. Because this is business, right? And you need to make sure that you are surrounded by people that are telling you the truth. This is what I do with my clients. I just tell them the truth. Look, you sound like a bitch in this video. Look at how you are dressed in this. How do you think people will perceive you? Look at your photo here. Is this the best thing that you could have done to attract the right customer? Look at the way you handle this conversation with your customer. Do you think that's the best way to do it? Because right now, this guy can screenshot you and put you all over Reddit, and now you're fucked. So make sure that you're not surrounded by yes men, and make sure that you're surrounded by people who actually want the best for you. Because that's the only way to grow. This coaching business, selling information, is a very interesting type of business where everything is about you in one way or another. How you act, how you behave. And it's always and also about the people that are around you, that are advising you. So make sure that you keep this in mind. If you want me to help you with your business, scale it to 50, 100K months, there is a link in the description. I want you to apply and work with me. Peace out.